I'm consumer investigator Dale Cardwell. Did you know that routine roof maintenance can extend the life of your roof by several years? It's true, and believe it or not, you can do most of the maintenance yourself. Joining us today are TrustDALE Certified Roofing Specialists Jennifer Gregg and Stone Yancey of Colony Roofers. Okay, do-it-yourself roof maintenance seems like the worst advice I could ever give to any homeowner. So let's be clear, Jennifer, we're not talking about getting up on your roof to inspect it, right?
No, not at all. In fact, the first thing that we tell people to do is a monthly visual inspection from the ground. So we definitely want you looking at your roof from the ground. A couple of the things that you want to keep an eye out for would be any roof sagging where you see the roof starting to indent. You also want to keep an eye out for any missing shingles. It's also important, and I found this kind of interesting when I joined the roofing industry, was if you see that your roof is a little extra shiny, that's something that you want to call a roofer about. That could actually be exposed fiberglass, which means that you need to get your roof replaced. So any of those warning signs, as well as debris buildup on your roof, is definitely something that it's time to call a certified contractor for.
Good to know. Stone, what's another simple step that homeowners can do to keep tabs on their roof?
We recommend that homeowners clean their gutters and maintain their gutters. It can reveal a lot about the condition of your roof. So to piggyback off of what Jennifer said about, the roof being shiny, that's actually the fiberglass of the roof. That's because all of the granules from your shingles have come off. So if you go over to your downspout and you see those granules coming down your downspout, it's time to go look at your roof or have a professional come look at your roof.
So all of those issues can really result in problems down the road. What's another way that homeowners can keep a pulse on the life of their roof?
Yeah, the worst roof failure is going to be a roof leak. So, unfortunately, unless there's a catastrophic event, by the time that a leak is detected, a lot of damage is already done. So, in order to know if your roof is leaking, we think of the obvious answer, which is water pouring into your home. You could have a drip or a really insane leak that has a lot of water intrusion. And if you have any of those things happen, there also is often ceiling staining, so little marks on your ceiling. And if you see any of that, it's time to call a contractor.
Yeah, and if you have water in your attic, chances are pretty high that you could also have mold in your attic, which could cause respiratory issues. And I noticed that a lot of people, they'll see a little stain on their ceiling. We run into it all the time, and they think it's no big deal, but that stain ends up becoming a really big deal really quickly. I've
Yeah.
seen that stain turn into, your entire ceiling falling in. So then now not only are you having to, replace your roof, but you're also having to incur the cost of having all your drywall redone.
Jennifer, as you know, we live in a very heavily wooded area. Should I be concerned about discoloration on my roof?
So if you have a discoloration of your roof, it's time to worry when it's gotten severe. So as roofs age, they'll start to wear down and you'll notice some discoloration. But when it's causing a problem across the entirety of your roof, or you see that combination with the shiny exposure, then it's a time to be concerned.
And hiring the right roofer can make the biggest difference on whether or not your roof will stand the test of time. What should a person ask a contractor prior to replacing the roof, Jennifer?
Yeah, so you want to make sure that they're licensed and insured so that they have all of the right licensing for the state that you're in, and that varies state to state. Georgia, we are not required to have an actual roofing license, but we are required to have a general contractor's license. So that's very important. You also want to make sure that they're certified with all of the major manufacturers. For example, with GAF, we're a master elite contractor, which means that GAF stands behind our work as well as us standing behind our work. So that's very important. And then you want to make sure that they treat their employees right, that they take care of their crews, that their crews are on board exclusively with them, and that they're not crews that are passed around between different roofers. That's also something that's very important.
And of course, you guys passed my 7-point investigative standard and honor our $10,000 Make It Right guarantee, which is real peace of mind. Thanks, Stone and Jennifer, so much for the great advice. If you have a question, put it in the comments below, and a TrustDALE expert will get you the answers you need.